Welcome back. During the August district work period, Democrats used their convention to overturn the will of 14 million Democrat primary voters to anoint Kamala Harris, a failed and weak vice president and the most liberal United States senator when she was in the Senate. This was in a desperate attempt to salvage their failing presidential ticket, and there was nothing more undemocratic than having far-left liberal elites anoint their preferred candidate without a single primary vote being cast. But Kamala cannot hide forever. Tonight, at the debate, the country will finally get to see the stark contrast between the strength and success of President Trump's America First policies and the devastation and weakness of Kamala Harris's radical, failed far-left agenda. While I was in my home district this August, my constituents made one thing abundantly clear. They are struggling because of the crises Kamala's policies have created. They are facing the highest inflation of a lifetime because of failed Kamala economics. They're facing a raging border crisis that has devastated American communities because of Kamala Harris's role as Joe Biden's open borders are. And they are seeing a weak foreign policy that has plunged the world into a state of chaos. We cannot afford 4 more years of failure and weakness under Kamala Harris. On the floor this week, House Republicans will bring a series of bills to combat the Biden-Harris failed foreign policy of appeasement that has emboldened our adversaries like Communist China. I also want to briefly touch on this afternoon's Oversight Committee hearing, where I will join members of the Select Committee on COVID to demand long overdue answers from disgraced former Governor Andrew Cuomo on behalf of the families who lost loved ones as a result of his fatal nursing home directive. Yesterday, the Select Committee released a report detailing that disgraced Governor Cuomo himself and his most senior aides ordered, directed, and executed the deadly nursing home executive order, killing over 15,000 vulnerable seniors, confirming what hardworking New Yorkers have known for years. This bombshell testimony also reveals that the disgraced former governor and his top aides were caught covering up their culpability and guilt in an attempt to selfishly save their shredded reputations. There is no question that Andrew Cuomo is responsible for the deaths of innocent nursing home seniors. I want to turn it over to Chairman John Molinar, who's going to talk about many of the bills we have on the floor this week. And then we're going to hear from our Foreign Affairs Chair, Mike McCall, and the rest of leadership. I'm going to start with John Molinar.